available and confident, knowing he's going to get an opportunity. So it's huge for us to have spark plug like that off the bench and doing it on both ends and continue to take advantage of his opportunities. That's all we ask for. I know he's excited about the start to the season and keeping it moving. It's not beating ourselves a little bit. Obviously, they had a lot of energy coming out in the first half. They made a lot of shots. We knew they were going to be aggressive, the start to their season. And, we gave up like 5 back cuts in the first half and a couple offensive rebounds, lost a couple shooters. Once we just made them work on offense, we got some stops, turned that into transition. The ball started moving a little bit more. Guys knocked down some shots, and we kind of settled in and carried that momentum into the fourth. So it's weird, what their record is and where they've been the last year or so. You don't ever let your guard down, but they have NBA players that they played really well in the first half, and we didn't make them earn anything. So that the score reflected that, and then things flipped in the second half. It was good, just lack of focus on the details of what's going to help us beat this specific team. They're heavy drivers, they're heavy cutters. Shai's obviously extremely talented offensively, and they did everything well, and we did nothing to stop it. So second half was a different story, and then the energy was still there, and focus and execution. And then you controlled the game, and you end up winning. You guys playing small part. I mean, it's huge. Obviously, with you count Lou and Draymond, we don't have any other bigs, So it's and Belly, but he's kind of a hybrid. So it's forced us to get a little creative, and you got to use that to your advantage. Defensively, you have to be physical and fly around, use your speed, knowing that you don't have as much size, but we can play a lot bigger than we are, and then you can turn it into transition opportunities, and then on an offense way we can space the floor. Even against a team like this that was pretty physical and aggressive, we still found open shots because we could move the ball and everybody was a threat to make a play or to knock it down. So it's a fun way to play. Loon's doing an amazing job, that starting lineup, giving us, physical presence inside, and then we can kind of switch it up as the game goes on. Why do you feel it's important to It's just the right thing to do. It's an important opportunity to change someone's life that deserves an opportunity to be free, and understanding the history of that specific case. But it's also more on the grand scale of just the problem of incarceration around the country, and the reform that needs to happen. And I know there's conversations and action and activism going on in all over the country, different pockets. But you have to continue to shed light on it and keep it in the national conversation as much as you can, because you do have a tendency to get distracted with so many other issues that are going on in our society. So I love